Tell me, have you ever wanted to do your friend? Yes, that's how we're starting this video. Love for one another. The science of it all. Who knows who you want to do next? I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm here. We as humans have many carnal desires, many pleasures which we want to bestow upon ourselves. And how we do that comes in many ways, many shapes, many different forms. One simply asks, one simply may not. Others, we do this. It's gonna be a long year, alright? Don't question me. Right. It's about to get spicy up in here. Water. Let's get into it, shall we? Did I do a good enough intro for this? I don't think I did. Smash or pass? It's gonna be me rating whether I want to smash or pass my friends. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's go. What a way to start off the year. First up. Oh, Alex. A beautiful, beautiful anorexic being that I have had the pleasure of knowing for quite a few years now. Look at him. How could you not want to smash that man? We're starting off strong. I am saying a big, emphatic smash. And he's Welsh too. The Welsh chemistry. I'm sure we do a lot of things that just roll off the tongue, you know. Next up. Oh, the Romanian dream. The Romanian etiquette. Adrian Stefano Stefani. I mean, if he's towering over me like that, how could I say no, am I right? This is actually a POV of what you'd see when you're about to do some things that I will not say, because that would be bad. I'm saying 2 out of 2 right here. Adrian Stefano, an emphatic smash. Dracula's from Romania, so that means he's good at sucking, right? Next. Oh, Zachary Newman. One of the 3 Newmans that will appear in tonight's showcase. Look at him. He's a beautiful specimen. He really is. He has a lot to offer. He is currently a mechanic of some sort. He has the tools for the job. Yep. With that in mind, I'm saying a smash. Not emphatic smash though, surprisingly enough. Because Zach, he's a man about his own space, I'm sure. I'm sure he prefers respect, you know. So, a tame smash on my part. Showing that respect. Right, anyway, next up. Oh, he was gonna appear sooner or later. Ewan Brewster. The Sin Trash, you know. I hear he can do a lot of things in the bins, so I'm sure he's been prowling at his computer screen, just waiting for him to appear to see my verdict. Alright. Either way, if I did say smash or pass, he'd find a way to smash me anyway. You know what I'm talking about? In this economy, this man will find any way to do what he wants to do to me, because I'm Asian and he loves Asians, I'm guessing. So with that in mind, I'm saying we go with a very good, very respectable smash. As I said, he'd find a way to do it anyway. So, if I'm the one that's got to dole out the smashing, I'm going to smash him first before he smash me. Before he smash me, you get me? Before he smash me. Alright, next up. Freddy! Ho, 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 ho. Freddy Fazbear Newman. Quite a formidable man, you know. Whenever he's in the party, we're having a good time, alright? We're having a good time, we're bouncing off each other. Maybe we'll bounce off each other in the bed later tonight. Who knows? But for him, I'm gonna give another respectable, tame smash. Alright. Anyway, next. Jake. A man who speaks for himself. I haven't really talked to him much in recent time. Just how it is, you know. But, you know, with that in mind, you know, I think I gotta dole out my first pass, unfortunately. Jake, he's a good guy. He is. But, we haven't had much communication within the past, so with that, I feel like the chemistry might be a bit lacking in the smash department, you know. So, with that, I think we'll give a very respectable pass. My first pass to you, Jake. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Anyway, next up, we have... Ugh. What the... We got Finley. He goes by many names. Gremlin, Tyler, Christopher, Eric. But yeah, the Sweatman. I think that name by itself proves that this man wouldn't be the very best in the smash department, you get what I mean? Sweat man. He's literally gonna sweat in the bed, you know. I don't want my sheets all... I don't want to see a silhouette of his outline on my bed sheets, you know. So, there's that. Also, he's just kind of breakable, you know. This man has not had his calcium. I will tell you that. You know, when I look at that, I do not think I want it even in my general vicinity, you know. So, a very heavy pass. Yeah. Just no. Just no. You know, screw the pass. No. Make a third option. No. Swiftly moving on. Frenzy! The Bailey. I haven't actually talked to this guy in a while either, so, you know, along with the same case as Jake, I don't think the chemistry will be very good in the bed. So, sorry Frenzy, but it's going to be a pass. And I'm sure you yourself, if you're watching this, will be agreeing with my decision. Next up. Just give it to me right now, baby. Ethan Chahuahan, the unit, the absolute Indian dreamscape, the manscape himself. He manscapes, I'm sure. He's gotten through them adverts, and he's smoother than a baby's bottom, I'm sure. Ethan. Oh, do I even need to say it? This man, he could pleasure me for days on end, and I wouldn't falter. My Indian friend, my Asian in arms, an emphatic, heavy, delectable smash. This man, he could put my anus in a spliff. Any day of the week. Use me as your bong, Ethan. I should probably get some help. But yes. Smash. Next up. Lewis, the Silver's Hyper. My friend, he hasn't been my friend for very long actually. For only about a year and a half, or maybe 2 years at most. But, you know, the times that I've talked with the fella, he seems like a very good man. Seems like a very good chap, a very good lad. He's a jolly good fellow, if I do say so of myself. He works at McDonald's. He could give me his Big Mac, you know, anything for that fry. What am I saying? Good lad. We have a fun time together whenever we talk. And, you know, I'm going to have to say smash. I am. He's a respectable fella, and I'm going to give him a respectable smash. Next up, Evan, my friend, Evan, my longest running friend out of all of these people here. Evan, smash or a pass? You know, if he's wearing that suit, you know, I'd let him have his way. He looks like quite a sophisticated gentleman. With the suit on, a heavy smash. A heavy smash. But just normal, everyday Evan. Depending how I'm feeling, it might be a pass. Normal Evan. Maybe a 6 or a 7 on the smash meter, you know what I mean? So yeah, do we have another? Thurston. I didn't have a picture for him, so we're going with Thurston. He's a nice lad, Fred's friend, who has come on over to us sometimes, and is our friend sometimes. He likes a good steak, he likes a good filet mignon, and his dad, he can supply us with a nuke, maybe. So in that regard, I'm thinking Thurston might be a bit irradiated down there. So, I love the guy, I like him, I do, but, you know, for Thurston, I think it's going to have to be a pass, you know? No disrespect, but I really don't want gamma radiation ionizing my insides, you know? It's the least ionizing, I know, but maybe he's got an alpha radiation particle somewhere on his schlong that if he's inserting it up the anal cavity, it will stay there and it will do bad stuff to my insides. So, respectable pass. Moving on. Michael! He was going to appear eventually, wasn't he? Michael Mikester Bike Redwood Pulin. The final Newman on this list. And you know, this is the face he will be making when he sees what I have in store for him when I'm towering over him and he's on his knees about to receive. So, you know, I think it's got to be a smash. A very good smash. In this economy, Michael, he's a gardener. He's got the right tools for the job as well, just like Zach. So, a very nice, very respectable smash. Anyway, I do believe that is the final one. Yep, the end. So, that has been my smash or pass with my friends. I know I've missed out a few, but, you know, that's life, you know. You hit or miss, and you just gotta keep going, you know. So, yeah, I might have been a bit spicy in some areas there. Might have said some things I might regret in the future. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, my friends. So, tell me, would you smash your friends? Write down in the comments below. Don't do that. We're in for a long year here, folks. Alright? It's going to be a long, perilous, fruitful, and sometimes erotic journey. But if we stick together, I'm sure we'll be just fine.